Hello and welcome to the channel. Yes, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my favorite scarf activities. I have gone through all my videos and I've taken all of the scarf activities and put them in one video for you to use. You can come back and use anytime you need a ribbon or scarf activity. So we're not just going to turn on the video and say, hey, here everybody, have a scarf, let's go for it. We're going to do some things to help the students make connections, give them a chance to express themselves through movement and music, and we're going to give them a fun experience. Oh, how does that feel? And I would be talking as I walk around the room and pass it out. They could be colors of the rainbow that have come down from the sky to play with us today. Capture part of the rainbow and hold onto it tight. Okay, and by the time you get done saying that, you'll have walked around the room and everyone will have a scarf. And I talk to them first while they're sitting down crisscross applesauce, and they all have their scarf. And then you can do a little opening the scarf that could be a little seed that grows and it opens up into the sunshine. And it makes a beautiful flower that grows up high to the sun. You just make something up. Or it could be, let's make a rainbow and everybody open up your scarf and let's wave it together and make a big rainbow in the sky. So I do that before we stand up. So we're making a rainbow in the sky and everyone has their scarf. And then I would give them some direction of let's keep it in our hands. Let's keep it in our space. And I have them look around and we can draw a circle of space around us with our scarf. And we can go down to our toes and up high in the sky with our scarf. And look, we can trade hands and we can cross our body with our scarf. And let's try, and of course I would be going much slower with the students. I'm just giving you the highlights here. Go through all the actions. I can go around with my scarf. I can hold it with two hands and wave it high and low. I can zigzag. I can wiggle. So now we're going to go to the PowerPoint and we're going to look at each action and then we're going to have them practice each action. And you say, okay, let's practice high and low. Let's practice side to side or swaying. Let's practice wiggling. Then they'll know what they look like when they get to the video. Then it's time for them to get ready for the video. Do a quick reminder, stay in your personal space, keep your scarf in a circle around you, and we're going to have fun. When I do scarf activities, my students weren't allowed to talk. They could make sounds, but they weren't allowed to have conversations with each other. Now, that is another great reason to do a scarf activity on the first day of school, because you want your students to be actively engaged in the activity and not be having conversations. So this is a very subtle way to teach that in this room, when we are doing something, making music or moving to music, something music related, we're not talking to our friends about, oh, I had chicken nuggets for lunch, or my mom forgot to buy mine, or blah, 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 whatever's going on in their little story. So this is a great, subtle, and easy way to say, now when we're moving, our scarves do the talking. We've been waving our scarves around. We've had a great time. There's been some giggling. There's been lots of movement, some gross motor exercises going on, and lots of smiles and happy faces. And now it's time to turn off the video and calm down. How do we go from to time to move on to something else? So here's just one simple idea. You can do it with the scarf and you can have the students help you with it. And so what you'll do is have them crisscross applesauce, hands in my lap. 1, 2, 3, 4, I can clap. And have them sit down and they'll have their scarf. And then we're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And we're just going to use it as a calm down activity. This will work K through 2. Everybody loves Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So you can just do a simple scarf movement. Just say, just follow me. We're going to get nice and calm. And I want you to sing along with me. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And you can use any actions you want. You can just have them do this. It's very calming to wave the scarf. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And now we're going to go higher. Up above the world so high. And then just pick a spot. Like a diamond in the sky. And then just back to bouncing. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then have everybody do this and say, we're shaking all the wiggles and the sound out. The song and video are on the Sing, Play, Create Kids Music channel, Capybara Dance, or it's also on iTunes and Spotify. So you can get the music there. And then you can get this free scarf activity presentation with the posters that I'll be sharing with you in this video in the Sing, Play, Create free resource library. Check the links below. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce the music to the children. So I'm going to play the song and I can turn on the video or just use the music. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to give them their scarf and we're going to just let them free move to the music.
Come on!
Capybara, capybara, dance like a capybara. Capybara, capybara, dance like a capybara.
First, we're going to learn each action and play it on the beat. I'm not going to put anything in a pattern just yet, and I'm only going to use that refrain music still for them to learn the one pattern. And that's because all of the children in the room are going to be at different stages of their physical development, and they're not going to really, some of them might not know how to go across their body, or they might not know to go all the way across their body. And so I want to take a little time learning the movements because it's going across the body that's really important for them. So I want to make sure they get those actions done. And so I'll really say, I'll say, let's make big moves. So we'll do that for the refrain of the song. So it would be capybara, capybara, dance like a capybara. So we do that action through the whole refrain.
Come on!
Capybara, capybara, dance like a capybara. Capybara, capybara, dance like a capybara. He surfs on the back of a friendly crocodile down the jungle river with a great big smile. Surf, capybara, surf. Surf, capybara, surf.
Grizzly bear, and I'm going to be teaching dynamics using a scarf. It's just another way to help the students experience dynamics, and they're moving to the music, and we're going to show it with our scarf movement. The music track I'm using is Grizzly Bear by Sing, Play, Create, and it's on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, your favorite music channel. You can see if it was flat, you could just take it like this and make a little puff head. And this is our grizzly bear. And Grizzly Bear is sleeping in a cave. He's sleeping. Please be very quiet. Very, very quiet. If you wake him, if you shake him, he gets very mad. This is fine motor skills. So in kindergarten, everybody's going to be at really different levels. So if it just starts becoming too much or somebody gets frustrated, you just let it go. A grizzly bear is sleeping in a cave. Just use the scarf like this. That's okay too. Please be very quiet. Very, very quiet. If you wake him, and then get bigger, shake him, he gets very mad. And if you want, they can toss it up and catch it on that word too. Here's how it looks with the music. Grizzly bear, oh grizzly bear is sleeping in a cave. Please be very quiet, very, very quiet. scarves is to use nursery rhyme songs. And I have a fun nursery rhyme song, Zoom, 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 We're Going to the Moon. It's on the Sing, Play, Create Kids Music channel. There's actually two versions. There's a long version with an adventure, but there's also just the sing-along version. And you can find Sing, Play, Create Music, that's me, on Spotify and iTunes and Amazon Music too. So I will be doing scarf movement to the song Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let the children listen to the music and move with their scarf. We're gonna put on our spacesuits, our boots, and our pants, and our jackets, and our helmets, and then we're gonna get our scarves, and we're going to zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. I'm gonna let them just go for it, and we might do a little slow movement with the moonwalk. And just have fun with that nursery rhyme, whatever version that you use. Be sure to include the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown in it, and that's just going to be a wiggle. 10, 9, 8, 7, just let them go crazy with that. That's really fun for them to do, and then they can toss their scarf, and you can let them just throw it up in the air if you want, or you can ask them to toss it and then drop it on the floor. That works too. It's important for you to have a plan. If you don't want them throwing them, then make sure you give them something that you want them to do. To the music.
Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard the rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off!
Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm sharing a super fun scarf movement activity that goes with Skidamarink-a-dink. I'm going to show you two different levels so you can use this across grades or with multiple ages of children.
Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo, I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo, I love you.
Great. For level 2, we're just going to step it up a little bit and we're going to change a couple of the actions.
Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo, I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo, I love you.
Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you have fun with your children doing these scarf movement activities. Be sure to check the links so you can find where to find this song on any of the places you listen to music, and also get the resource so you can use this in your classroom.
The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The flowers in my garden are dancing all around. Dancing, dancing all around, all around, all around. Dancing, dancing all around in my little garden.
Here's how the song goes with the actions.
The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The flowers in my garden are dancing all around. Dancing, dancing all around, all around, all around. Dancing, dancing all around in my little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The trees in my garden are twirling all around. Twirling, twirling all around, all around, all around. Twirling, twirling. little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The bunnies in my garden are hopping all around. Hopping, hopping all around, all around, all around. Hopping, hopping all around in my little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The birdies in my garden are flying all around. Flying, flying all around, all around, all around. Flying, flying all around in my little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The butterflies in my garden are buzzing all around. Swirling, swirling all around, all around, all around. Swirling, swirling all around in my little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The snakes in my garden are slithering all around. Slithering, slithering all around, all around, all around. Slithering, slithering all around in my little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The clouds in my garden are raining all around. Raining, raining all around, all around, all around. Raining, raining all around in my little garden. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The seeds in my garden are growing all around. Growing, growing all around, all around, all around. Growing, growing all around in my little garden. In my little garden.
You've been waving your scarves around and the kids are all waving and wound up too. Here is a really nice scarf calm down activity you can do anytime during the school year. Not only are scarf movement activities great for just movement, but they're also great for helping children feel the steady beat. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, with you, and how you can use it to help your students calm down, but also feel the steady beat. It can also be a great warm-up. If you want, you can find Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star on the Sing, Play, Create Kids music channel. We added in some other activities to the video, and we're also on iTunes and Spotify if you want to download or listen to that music on your phone or your MP3 player. So now we're going to go through the patterns and we're going to teach the students one pattern to start with, and then we're going to practice that until we're comfortable with it. The first section is the A section and it's 16 beats. First we'll go 8 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll do wiggling and do 1 down, 2 is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that is the whole A section. So if I was singing the song, we would just be going twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then the B section is going to be 2 different movements. Up above the world so high, and then like a diamond in the sky. Don't want to rush it that fast, but you can see how if you break it down and just do each section of the pattern, then you can put the whole thing together for them. Then you can take the sections A, B, A, and you can have them put the whole song together. If they want to sing, let them sing, that's great. If they don't sing it, that's okay too. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star can be a really nice cool down after a more vigorous scarf activity. And then you could just start singing this song while they have their scarf still, and teach them that when I sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, it's time to take a deep breath and calm down. The stars are coming out, the moon is out, the lights are down, turn your lights off, get it dim in your room, and have everyone whisper voices and get nice and calm. And if you do that every time you do a scarf activity, after 4 to 6 times doing it, then the students will know when you sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, it's time to calm down. And that can be a really powerful tool for you to use later on in the school year, during those winter months when people get sick, when you're tired, or even if you're out, you can tell the sub, just put on Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star at the end of the scarf activity and they'll get calmed down. They know what to do. So this is just some little teaching tips that you can use. You can start the pattern and teach them how you want them to be during this song, and then use it to help you in your classroom management. And that'll really pay off when you get to January, February, March, April, and May, that you've done this kind of activity. Here's how it looks with the music.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
You're really helping your students learn about music when you do such an interactive type activity. And I know it's just Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, but we did so many wonderful things in it. All you have to do is subscribe to the Sing Play Create free resource library. Now I've got all of this outlined, and I've got posters and pictures and a presentation for you to use in your classroom or at home. And you can get that free resource downloaded at the link in the description. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the good things you're doing with children, making music with them and moving and helping them. I know it's a hard job. You're doing a great job at it. Let's keep kids moving and learning with music.